we kana batogwan kwethiritwe ngikuyagira wirane ate tukewe twicokagira na Mr. Isaya ora ni mukaririgiti wa cukuru cia Antukiumbe akaunti ya Meru etawa Mr. Isaya Mbabu na nowe director wa cukuru ya Highlands Academy cukuru ira ithiete na mbere kwigikuraga na njira ya iguru sana na ira ithiete na mbere kwiwe gichinchagia miturire ya ana baingi nasi na mbere tutia watoge ni Mr. Isaya ndikumega no kurikana mucheri ura tuwiraga ri atwira next time bwana director yetu mukethia na mwana na hara cukuru na kwa one of the things ira endete muno cukuru ni no ni ngwataniro burabara nagire na aciari
na ana
in case we mucheri yo atirite bici kana na thina 1 2 3 ya bici bakana no kwa kwina ngwataniro tugwankenirie sana ningwetigia muciari ona turaithete tikurikana tawanti kana tikurikana tho lakini ngwetigia wewe na raithete bwana director yage mundi kaina mbere kwigwa tukiwatana karibu sana bwana Isaya.
Thank you very much.
We are happy to have you today.
Asante, glad to be here too. Thank you very much.
Shedu chia kuri muy tight sana but all the same no thia na mbere kugi perage kengo tukaina mbere kwa tukiwatanagira na kwariria mantu muno gukuria ana betu. Karibu sana. Kevia muridhiri wa Meru TV na umwere maybe wewe atikauge ari kambije kunenkania marieto morongo mitambo kengo tuambie mubanga.
Hibwega sana bana Faminas na Nancy na muthikiria wa Meru TV. Good morning. Ngogolwa ndikoza ndaja ntukwena arua tumbe ko gwatanira kiri gipindi giki na arua rukiri na nkuruki kinya tukiomba ko tagala mantu jaja ko affect anabetu kiri kithomo kia igitare tuli ya CBC grade 7 CBC primary school ndikenda tumba ko chat a common way forward.
Yeah, sure. Bwega sana bwana director. Thank you very much. Na chukuru chidere tuike kirugurao na ana ibamberetie gucoka chukuru sofa muno tukiaragiria chukuru chia Antukiumbe how is the turn up alito bacokangitira chukuru bamwe baguru no tutwega kwina chukuru imwe alito begwite bakigura bo batia choka chukuru bamabe nana turn up ya chukuru no chienu yebere twekariata bwana Isaya.
Thank you. Mbuga to a large extent it was a good turn up the last 2 weeks kiko kimeka birega kuthidi admission kimeka last week to admitaga from preschool wanka grade 8 and 7 batariku kimenge kikia gekitori kuma Jumatatu ituambiria ko admit alitoba grade 7 bara egwetwa junior secondary na across the county ya Meru. It's a very good turn up, and especially the school share approved na number again to 70 to 80% turn up. Kwa leo tobange bado batarakinya kulingana na ripoti yangu wata kumana wange yonto bwa sababu jeri datu batumbe ko bakari reportaga but to a large extent kambuge bala bangi vegete na inko attribute kodra twende tuteo kinya at the same time ile challenge ile ku ya rutero wa uniform na ngotike kinya manzo school fees ya jareo.
Okay. Yeah. Ibwega sana bwana Chia, thank you. Na maybe kire achiari baba eno kana kire chukuru no chienu uniform chede tukiamba iro chenjo kimutato wa CBC bonde bena uniform ino kana bamwe bado ibao complain yora ibao complain batina mbecha nata kwile tokali kire ntugo inka ino tuwetegia mutato wa kwa demete anaba grade 7 wamberie I think kiumeke nansi nata kwile tokali bwana Chia.
Kambuge challenges ilio kire admission ya alitwa kire grade 7 igitaria thirikari raitere guidelines na directive ya issue ya uniform ngwetike tware waja na twariria na twetike bimabire bikothira na that was a very short notice to meet the Christmas na nuje Kenyans culture yetu Kenyans Christmas is a spending time na ndemo sharira rero no mwanka mana shoka na uniform wenjaro na bara bangi batrai duranirete ba tayari na issues ya school fees I think hiyo imekosa the nakidogo hapa na pale nikio tomi kile my understanding edirete muritwa gucoka shukuru ya mushari lakini kulingana na pakulinga thibo bakauga no twijite na turenjerene kwa twekirwa kanya number 2 challenge ingire mbonete ikwithora kinya a very short notice kire atumi ba uniform yeji ugathora mushari atikwenda mwana jana uniform ira nkurujo onto omba koraga kunganira muno kiri arito bange na borira nene atiri mwana okwa wonine mushari aka respond atana na uniform ira nkuru na bange bene uniform enjero ko mushari akaigwa ko hold wika mwana wenja nekenda ari audete uniform yomba kugetate yomba ko zaika medica ko no rato ugete initially teething problems shia will settle down kere junior secondary na no shitu gweta through and I expect the whole of you want to wish you when freedom weka junior boarding school for junior secondary na wina ruza weka pia junior secondary day school the choice is all yours na ndina shoshi those guidelines apply differently kulingana na kitengo kile uko kwenda kwa dharuri yes
okay
kiri guidelines hizi ku no withero tuge for example we na irazi na we na dormitory lakini laboratory bado tomba kwa wiki nyaniria nithiritwe you as a chairman wa Anto Chukuru Chianto Biombe nithiritwe kiri si maybe mto Chukuru waga kwira niko na laboratory niko na dormitory lakini ukethera kwi facility mbuga atomba kuthwa gikinyaniria bado na maybe naregeretwe kwitiria na mbere
also a very good question na onto we affected shukuru inyingi mano but ambuge the government was gracious on that area not over threshold ya ila ubatira kuthorokia uteka allowed kuthorokia mbele shukuru hiji is 60% ya requirements ile kubatarania ya junior secondary. That means when allowance ya kuthithia gento ya laboratory when you are ready, with allowance ya kuthithia gento ya classes ile itio for now. In the later probably in the year na ikyo to me kere assessments ile ba ya kuthithia. Baja badile kuthithia assessment ba kwa recommendations.
Okay.
In the event that working ya 60% your requirements, then you are given a go ahead. And including the directions, though verbal, monetary written, we get as fair as possible. The assessment. Nanande kotuika fair ikugatia, ikuga tuka approve for example 60 or 50 to 60%. Shukuru yetu na shusha primary school, she holds junior secondary. To ingere 40%. It means that at the top of those 40% schools, whether public or private, to cover spill over. To barita kwa nansi, to baikia families. Na wewe already na majority. That means that the crisis in Eriko. Ndezi. Na ndika ukitumibadilwe bagadi utwika as namwala as possible, understanding as possible. And shukuru yaka shamani ya 60% of those requirements bomba kumea. On top of that, also give recommendations. Better by recommendations. Nikenda tukwira atiri 60% ya kuwa kinya jonto bwa kina nakina. In the BBB ingenda bio, utena bio. Between now probably and the close of the year, idhero kugitate, uko attend to those areas. Na ingwetiga that is what most of the people are doing at the moment with those recommendations. Alako kaja kuthora kutena recommendations share the same. Then I think that is very wrong. Want to have been called, I think, 1 or 2 schools bambira iturero toyata namba na tuterero sababu it was their right kudorobakia recommendations ile ukugwa you've not met the 60% threshold na sababu sio hii and you have also met but these are also the recommendations so it was their right to get the recommendations ukaja kwa rotara kinja threshold ya 60% na hotelero wakitomi what are you going to work on next So it was their right to have gotten those recommendations. Na inkulia kijana andida directors baraba makuzabalikerete na benda those issues kindly raise them mbija tuna mshamani tujitendele mlijojo February. I want you to raise those issues with us nikenda tomba go share address at once. Otherwise we want to partner with the government kere enforce 100% transition. Na tutomba kwa tuna 100% transition. Tutena issue ya kuunga mkono au shukuru yombe community threshold ya junior secondary. na yuri rombaria to mono kwa utote kwenda kuigwa gwe shukuru iriko kana iriko itumba ku graduate aritoa already buje shukuru shetu we are overstaffed especially cha public tutumba ku spill more students there and number 2 kinya shukuru cha public there hizi ile nyingi ito kinya that threshold lakini no vendor yetu tu so we want to render a plane na mwada kana level of playing field kile private na public yes
Ibwega bwana director. Tukerigiria mantu mama yeni na chukuru ino tia kana na mutata uyu wa CBC. Arito baba di bara ina arungu bare tu grade 6 eno kana grade 4 na gurunguru baro daga subject itano. Ni itano nanse. Na they know better I think 13. Nata ba ibambere tioko kana ontubo kariata. How is the experience so far? Nata rito baba ngere tio cop na subject ino additional subject ino bebe rito bakirikana nacho
ingwana za babu kwa idea kidogo kwa botetere through 844 ya jete ora regitara to ina 844 ekweja rojo rala ndito na CBC ya jere na kishindo ogikiga CBC egitara to tumaga kijani ngona tumama ndaiji kinya gutuma ndaiji nya kwa jameko ndaiji waka ngito taga building and construction in art and craft to akanya dingo toka kwa seserwa 844 ito wale na orugi to arugaga tiate KITHOMO kaka yetege kero what happened with time is that kagetege diluted na ndemo anka finally to atigwa na subject idano so iji chiare kwa na music egitariu music ala era introduced near yokinya egitariu ko ikugatiri ikwari na kinya inkurikana kwa na homes na what do you call it geography ikwari na history ikwari na gentota civics ile chia majwa chia tuika social studies right now ko teka para tata manzo maneno mono the only challenge bomba ku gitari na leo right now kabara gandie all those two subjects na ndega takamwe kamwe and unfortunately kile ko gania ko baraka ko getabula they are not alive to the fact that time allocation kile subject you chonda ba janete time ite ko gana graduating kuma subject idano for sure faminas kyolege yaku with a subject 13 kana 14 you want to the options you can read from today's nation you can actually see we have 13 subjects we have more than 13 no university optional that means it's a double that is on the higher side na ingwetika ikotuka gatere kuna saying ya lishonkwero that all civilization ire ethora ina mbego yayo ya kumethukia okay sure utongeria bura bunde bureo igutha kwina muntu umwe kana baire bara baka ene ko utongeria buriku bobo na ndikinya mbego ije kinyanya mwareje ya CBC ina some traits kreo kana elements ila itogotoma ithwa very good na one of them iwinge bwa subject ije kale mwana ukethara mwana wa grade 1 akamatita mauku alita bendeta bwa nyuma tonto mauku jakitari ate and this is an issue to create na bitari to abera subject ni kungia kele mwana mono mwana naye wekinya issue do ile subject that ni mwana tali dan
okay out of there
kana tale idanda to sorry to say kule mantu jamwe ndene maisha jatidwa jaita na mtu mono ikaja kuthora nandi ugore aja nandi buena chance na iji ngugeje niyo yenu sorry to say that kema consider botura ko mix in the lab so makodo na hiyo tishoji ko mix o andwale what you required from those very formative years is for example in dealing with the issues that you're dealing with at the moment ukaja we class 5 for example kana ugeta junior secondary jana ndoko you go to junior secondary you're already into production of this journalism and you know exactly what you're doing so by the time you are this level we mtu very experienced na that is an area that mboba ko itofirite na ule udhikari antoa kwa tukinta subject 13 imo iro to kana tumena mutore na njwenu thirikari no tufere jonto babatara kuweta na deep areas ukaya kudoro explore one or two disciplines but in a very deep way unika no mukera ntera tia monombo ka ndathomera tapulara gitarire kile madhabu kule subject waligia unit waligia in mathematics itakuwa vector.
Yeah, vector.
No kulika na vector. Vector itakuwa the shortest distance to a place. Ko inara wete town. Oshaga ngari ko mbamba ko data. Ko mbamba but yes, so to speak. Kile maisha yako because some of us are formed probably by the time you are going to form 1. Yeah. Badala komenya mbete junior secondary grade 7 na mbete ko didia ona. Okay?
Yeah.
These 13 subjects at the moment kule mtu tena interest kabisa na foreign languages. Ndio na kuona kile mtandao wako woniko tono mbete kuja mwanzo foreign. Na ndio tumutindikeria Kemeru ali local language, tumutindikeria French na mtu anaenda kuja medicine. Na very keen on medicine. Na ndio kuna subject yake iko tara kanya kithomo kila batera kwa ke insist ala science. Yes. Na ndio for me I think our children are still overloaded and we making this call to the government kindly subjects in revised na betu kwa mena kanya kaingia kucheza kuthia socialization ndene shukuru na concentrate kila mwana kwenda kuthia wewe ngwa ndio as it is now na tukaya kuthomithia CBC oria ikari as at now mwana wate mbaka za ena kanya kakija gucheza ndio there is a lot of work to be done inside and outside the classroom.
Okay, area wa gucheza ituronere the other day for education Ezekiel Machogu akiuga ana babati kwambiria mathomo thaijere na jakabira mbaye 345. So according to the subject hizi tionde na maybe ora time ire allocated ndia kwithira ana baikira sina, do you think it's workable?
Na muno nkuru kibwetherete gukithukiria wintu mugwata gugwa gutwika kanyaga ka kewe akinyithanyithangawa. Is it really necessary? Sorry,
but utongeria bobo is out of touch na reality. Subject to the subject ingana
13, that is
to the subject 13 to the lesson in a day in a school.
No sé si era ingana no rikane
around 8. It depends on the level you at 5 kana be 40 minutes ko bonya beta 45 minutes na bange lower primary bange 30 minutes. Ukija ku divide subject iko bila data na ipindi bibiro kwa subject moto mbako bibi ato. Okay? Kubatera kudokea da class 345. I mean 310. Now after that and baba achela maybe another 1 hour or so bakan. In fact baba ni baba batera kwa exactly 310. Tukaya kuzingatia subject the main ukadana subject hii wite kwa na kanya hata kidogo. What it means is that ikala kutora toteza marokiri kutambia class 8:30 official time. Okay? After assembly. The assembly 8 to come 8:20. Maybe the kids take about 10-minute break. Bakari basho kakairi. So around 8:30 we start our lessons. By 3:10 we are ending. No, after 3:10 we take a significant. I want to say a subject to tumba kohando. Na to handle chonde in a week. Okay, that we don't have sufficient time to insist on mathematical activities, for example, mathematics activities, science activities. But we have sufficient time to do that. You can go these people out of touch. Na reality on the ground. Eka remember kuritana is very shallow stuff. For example, upper classes, yeah, grade 7 and grade 8, go back prepare just secondary web. Ukaja kumwa edhabu ukathia mathabu jairi mwana akaumara akaja kathia English sentence ije akaumara akathia nyamwara by evening ikaja kutoa biu bya kathora concentrate na ijere kana kwa igitalu kai bonoto na leo ukatha at the end of the year those kids are not well baked to graduate to the next level and that transition is definitely forced transition. So what are we insisting? We are insisting that we have these subjects. And this we said from the year 2015. Na do the process. Then the right process. Or subject is realized. Unfortunately, committee is set ya review in this area. Even area where the workload, return. And my prediction is that and doing it CBC curriculum right now CBC is the workload to revise into fewer subjects. Cannot retain all the subjects into there's so many of them optional. Together about it to every civilization has a seed of its own destruction. This one is the point of weakness. The CBC, the quantity of the subjects or the number of subjects.
According to you, kuringana na subject hiji chonde, according to you at your personal level, do you think it's good for the government to abolish them? Kana tier the option?
There are a number of ways issue about to handle. Subject ringanero. 3 into 1, for example. Can I even 4 into 1? Oh. Because some of them could need the upper and a practical example is subject to civics. Civics, we are dealing with, what is civics? Civics is to do with the mandatory purely mandatory. Now, where rights you push them on each. Now, we take the card, that's what we are calling civics. Okay?
From the one civil.
Civil, very good. Subject we put to social studies. Right now, we have to cover government, to cover law, peace and conciliation, to cover whatever, I don't know whether the law making process in parliament and all that. Now, economics is brought there, that's what our geography. History, now, what I combine the boy by the end of the year, but there are 3 subjects in one. So even the current ones not to take that direction. That is one option. Combine. The other option is we do away with some of them. Kabisa, for example, tissue. And if you remember when I was here last, I don't want to water down issue CBC, but we have a system that is preparing us for the year 2030 and beyond. It is practically very, very, very well. Like we're going some industries to produce graduates for some industries that are not well matured in Kenya. And the good one is music. The industry of music right now, sorry, I don't know whether it's my understanding, you accommodate so many of our children. And more the reason why it should be optional. Talent. What in that direction, or about that option. But when you force everybody into music, and not everybody will be able to get in that direction. Okay, graduate 5th of the population in Alitoa, in that industry, and the industry is very small in Kenya. Then there is a disaster there. There are so many jobless people right now, and we are that wild country to turn an industry it's very mature. So it can only take so few, the rest of them get wasted. For example, today, right now, our system of education curriculum has produced so many graduates, but they cannot get themselves absorbed. The reason they are not prepared. The community right now, Kenya society. They're prepared in very different areas. Some of them which are very small industries in this country. Lakini tissue sometimes. Lakini they are prepared for the wrong career. When you bring me to the studio to do what you guys do, I will completely be floating. Okay? But you guys are already in the studio, and we are so many of us journalists looking for jobs in the studio. But how many studios do we have? Okay? Yet the system has churned out very many journalists. Now in Kenya, that is a scenario, unfortunately, we are likely to have by the end of Alitoba against very few job opportunities. But being a third world country needs leadership to in English, for example. Sorry to say, it's all producing doctors in Kenya. Is that so? But many of them working here in Kenya today. Now many of them are working outside the country. They have already left for other countries. And why have they left? because probably our population is very small. All probably they're not getting remunerated well. So tupatera gutaka need area in the society, and we prepare our curriculum in that direction. Na tukatha tunalitwa kulingana na need area nekenda bakiuma tutikatha tuna wastage. In fact, we don't talk about money matters. Na curriculum yetu now right now, money matters. Business matters. Okay? I curriculum completely different. Na tupatera tuna lakini ukaja gutegera tupatera kwa tukidira na mantra biashara nikenda muritoa ore omba kwa fit in that particular society kulingana na need ira wewe ngwe gitetea but I think our roles are quite reversed. That's what I can say.
Bwana sana, thank you bwana director nonto bwa harwaliruru. Maybe no twinambere kwa tukiaragiria mantu maka inonto bwa mantu maka inansi maybe maigeni na chukuru maybe ya Highlands mbere twinambere kwa tukirekagiria mutaratara hoyo kana mubango hoyo wetu kwa muthenya wa emundi. Maybe tuchoke uri director wa Highlands Academy. So far nyuma ya bukuru bora chukuru na ata mathomo mambangirite chukuru ina chienu achiari bethe tubakintaga na baimbia maybe kuma bukuru bora chukuru na ata mutata wewe wabiritwe.
Say that that is very encouraging. We are so humbled. The reception has been so good. Na economy ya tukinyambua second term chukuru kabla kujora until we have a small school in a capacity around 340 students.
Okay.
Na tunakunya ashari balite for next term. Wow. Bali chukuru inge lakini bona na ndijonto mbashi chorela itabakale no indi akaja kale nekenda mbogo katika next time. That means the reception that the Meru is very good, and I think it is already to meet another team. And number two, even our methodology should be given a patient that we want to show to mbera antobako but to kaitana kwa mwana to itania kinya kana I mean catching out kana understanding lakini kinya to kuongo who are the consumers and service delivered to Koreana. We are happy and we are excited and we are glad that you made that decision to bring me here. Yes.
Mbere uri nansi ndogete nkawari director kiuri ke tori kana no staff ba chukuru ya Highlands pasendo kulikana kuana kwazire chukuru no kwebonera twingo ke kanyamaka ke sawa itwathire achukuru nira kwibonera mantu wa matwingo kuliunga nogo and staff disciplined yani welcoming yani inyana yani kila muntu uliona tokinyire ka heaven kanene bwana director imbio itemete kumba kuwa kwina high standard kambuge ni standard yeguru kire chukuru eno na bado nyane ndi kwamberia nende yambiriti imbio yethire totima kwa kwina discipline yeguru una Kenya muntu akiuma kwa akaona
you feel yes, somebody you've been somewhere.
Kambuge every tumeta corporate culture. Okay. Lakini mimi ndio kama umetate. Lakini ambuge o institution ile culture yayo. Okay. To simplify. Na o kulingana na standard dia leadership yangu setete. Isa sawa? Na ne bahatui to the Highlands. In other words, what you're commenting about is who we are. Because that is our culture. Wow. Okay. And when we talk about create environment in Jagaya Muritoa. Let me answer your question na ku the demonstration. Ukeja kuliunga na mushari for example ina kana kanini with mwatara kana. Tesa sawa?
Yeah.
Kana kana about maybe 8 months 1 year. Mondora no akwendeka na ku reject kulingana na kirudukira kendene yako.
It's true.
Sawa? How they know I don't know. Lakini bomba ko thoma ko design kira kendene yako. Na ino mwana wejira shukuru rokiri. Taka mwana ndeta uchange environment mano. Na utemona ndeta utigana ngina. Kuno mako create environment shukuru ile ko kweri ile inja. You may not give the home environment, but you create a scenario ile ka kweri ile mbio. Kuku maskalira wengeti. ukarete ngeti yao mwalimu ura we karasine nguriti ngura we kitchen all of you must be very warm very welcoming nikana mona ethwena a home away from home sawa thaira gucetha bwawome well taken care of in a very good clean clear environment very welcoming and a very safe environment nenda kulia bia kulala mkwanja they are feeling happy and excited. You know, right now the world is we call it a global village. These children will be working very far from some of these places. And the cultures in this place is exactly like Eubonde, the Highlands. And we have become one person across the world. And more so, they need to open up our hearts to our friends, to open up to our spaces to very many other people. And that is the culture, but to now the Highlands. And that is who we are. That is who Highlands is.
Wow.
Yes. Kanda kaya na ngoroka kwera. Kada chikinyesha kwana. That means kinyawa yangu na shule. That should be the environment.
Wow.
Yes.
To KWARIRIA Mantoja Islands. First of all, kwe mochiari mbuga ote kumenya kethera Islands you keta guchwa uniform ome kana eja kugura uniform school kana what happens kugura ta uniform and then about the meals about the school kethera ana baruga ero chukuru what happens. Talk about that.
Oh, very interesting question, especially meals. Kiureke mbore tu aja Meru. In other schools in Embu, in Timao, in Jabu. But here, when I came here, I shared already, and I found that a bit interesting. But however, tuna meals in dongi sana na itumetana beto bakita Inya na ibali just snacks, no bali mandasi. No bale mukate jwa kibruban na jam, no bale a fruits, dainya. And mkwanja, okay, dainya ishai, udo bala ba shai, bala ba chocolate, bakana chocolate. Ba mkwanja kuna different meals, kuna pasta, kuna mushere, kuna nkima, kuna matoke. So and it's distributed from Monday to Friday. Yeah. I think 1 meal per day. Kuna auto chokara. Bena stew ya minced meat, bena greens, bena fruit like watermelon, and very healthy. We a very balanced meal. And parents confess it's a very rich food. And something quite interesting. But here in Meru we have been fortunately we have got a very good one, and that's quite good. The other part was a part of uniform. Uniform, our core business is KITHOMO. We have let people do what they know best. But about my uniform, tuena aja Meru tuna sawa sawa. About my uniform yetu. Tuna Meru textiles, about my uniform yetu, tuna Meru uniform, about my uniform yetu, na demu shari aja kwa these options. Ala wengwa kuwa kiganera, agetoa mwana akaura mwana we uniform. Na kinya Highlands, baba junior secondary, tutena uniform shukuru turabeli beje bakulendeji. Jonto nguge uniform itawa complex, ikaja kutoka nguge nui kulitana. Wamba go fit in the uniform a whole day. And you want to leave that to the experts, but to the experts back at home. And that's what we want to deal with. Yes.
Wow.
Thank you.
Thank you. Gukenera
Mil mkono leo lingizwa.
Kulingizwa. Mabwadi kanini kamianga mirongo eri na
Oyo mtome.
Kana kangre bitafaiu kamianga 28. Anyway, tudito nambere kwa tukiwa tunagira na director wa Chukuru Highlands amureidere wa Meru TV na nowe chairman wa Chukuru chia Antu kiumbe aga county ya Meru. Na tuditi nambere kuthirikiria bwana director gatwaririe tu mbuga no atuwetere ntuwirengi lakini kinyemu ndiga tu maybe nambere kwa tukiaragiria ntubu kwina muchiari ale aramuji na maybe narairie mwana Chukuru yengi na wale mera tikwe uwe muganire Chukuru eno kana tiena kira kweigwa yani nkore yake atikwe uwerenganire burura mwana thiete Chukuru irenge arathie na mbere kweigwa akithiaga muchere to humba ko kimwera gata muno nkroki kagita kaburugurite cukuru aga Meru no dinabe ko gitu tarageria muno nkroki more about cukuru ino iri aga Meru na maybe okera cheri barabamba kwa bagetu cukuru ino maybe aga mutandao ni tumewetanga kinyaga orokire no ntu tigo terawani ntumo no abwatu onire lakini ntole agende munde wengwa maybe no tukweka kanya kukaganona okaina mbere kwegwa ogitaragiria more about this school.
Mbere ya narrow down to Highlands apa mbali shukuru sha Meru shon.
Okay.
Private schools. Urambona tana the short time that I have been here kutemo shari utina capacity ndene Meru maybe 80 to 90%. Bena capacity ya kuthomithia any school right now. Private or public in Meru. My analysis. Gitumi geke. Then one time school fees ya Meru waja mpona te ngiri 10 na gento na ngiri 20 something. Okaja ku tabulate that figure kire egitara mona dora ya shukuru tojokagia one time ere 4 months. Sasa if one time is 4 months you to taraga to weekend into kuinga shonde you want to mwalimu is engaged throughout your school is engaged throughout the more the reason ndra tatende ndona aja Meru shukuru is charge from 100 shillings per day mwanga 210 shillings per day nduko yemwe ko shukuru yokorokia shilingi manajaji ya komi ndene Meru toko kwatane imo shari ureko tumba kwa afford shilingi manajaji imo shari ureko tumba kwa afford shilingi manajaji ntuko yemwe you want to range from 100 shillings to 210 per day kako mtore ya kwa mchara jwa less than 200 shillings in one day bas na ndeko ya kuthia thaburi yaku uthishukuru inyemwe including Highlands yetu ikore yankorokia 210 kile 210 ile what very very interesting kile 210 mwana kale anywe na amenyerwa na chere chukuru kile magana jari jai ya komi owale ikara kotora 210 per day ukaja kotara ndene mweli jomwe imbashinga na yu kile mweli 600 shillings? I mean 6,000 shillings. 6,000 shillings.
100 times that.
Exactly. Uwe mtoro nyomba, ule utedaido mwili agambeshinga. Inkorokia 6,000. Inde shukuru, ashari balapa ingi bale ya less than mtoro uwe utedaido mwana undene ya nyomba. Isa sawa? Data la idabuli distributed 120 days, kile for example, kili 20, kana kili 25. Dahili shukuru ya nyingi utisho shikinyeti nyamba shiri wa Meru. Kwa temu shari zomba kuthomide mwana private school in Meru ene mention it utemu shari otomba coming down to Highlands with the same nda ugo bomba kolira neke jonto ugo Nairobi shukuru sha Nairobi ashari pale yaga kuma shilingi magana minimum magana 5 per day mwanga shilingi gidi mwa per day same schools same level same standard ile tunashio Meru aja yes batwe aja Meru toreja shilingi ngiri 25 pata na pata mireja nduko emereja shilingi magana jari jai nyanya kwanza ya 228 per day in Meru today that is the going rate. Nairobi for a similar school apparently is paying in the range of 800 shillings.
Wow.
Na ndiko mbugera Meru education is very cheap.
Sure.
Na gutemu shali tomba kubanga wagitate. No gutana madhabu jabu akona how much you can pay in a school per day. Now bring down to Highlands. Highlands I think we want to set a standard area ite dene ya Meru. Na ikyo getumia alimu betu turetete from across the country. Tuna alimu loko. Tuna alimu bangi imported from other different parts of the country. And that is something we want to continue to do. Nekenda yomba kwa mshari standard ila mshari tawsho Nairobi. I have parents ashore mtu akora unde da kuta Nairobi ndio ntubwa kithomo kya ana bakwa. Kankure kithomo kya Nairobi. Mndora Nairobi mwalimu. What's the difference ya kithomo yake mbio? Imndora ke offer.
Sure.
Na standard ila mndora kitete ate. So if you are able to bring that standard here in Meru mushiri watena biashara kuta Nairobi yonto ba KITHOMO because you brought it right in their doorstep and that's why for us to the highlands to the kiko to kona ndene ya Meru nego to the ndene ya Meru so far so good we want to set that standard to the Makini ndene ya Meru to the Riara ndene ya Meru to those international schools ndene ya Meru all in one na ndene ama tukariria manto KITHOMO ndene ya Meru this time next year ndechi ya manisha shukuru shanto kiombe together we are going to work very hard this time next year bakada bokembera wow there's a difference in Meru level ya KITHOMO
tukithirikairia kia muthia buruna ndatega nkona thacia twichitire lakini no nchokere na few seconds how can you rank umba kuonekera percentage ngana ya private schools urabombete kuthaba prepared for the junior secondary umba kugane how can you rank it?
I think that's a very good question. Nakiuliakiwa is coming against a backdrop privatization right now. We are talking about privatization. Government parastatals. Why are we privatizing government parastatals? Because there is lack in efficiency. Is that so? And lacking in efficiency means that probably you're deploying more resources in a project that can be done with less resources. So you want to give somebody who can deploy less resources for a higher output. Now, transferring the same concept to the private schools. Private schools are very efficient in the way they do their things. And I said last time, it's because of the short chain of command. Kidogo sana. And number two, most of the people are about and then space education, they are experts. So they know what to do, how to do it best, and expect the highest results. Meru, we have experts who have invested in education. Is that so? So to compare private schools, investors, aja na dhirikari in general. Mantu dhirikari kachata kaora. We appreciate what the government is doing, lakini kachata kaora. But private schools perfect in whatever they do. Because they are also, apart from school work, these people are experts. Kere field, that doing what to do. Na bo nunto to batara utikaneria. For sure, we cannot be the same. Yes, we can't be the same.
Thank you very much, sir. Non tubakoya na tuina mbere kwa tuki aranagiria. Maybe kwandarika inkai monoka nandarika temuta chiriu kwina achiari labda bethiri tubaitu raithagiria na bethiri twe na achiari baku ara maybe Highlands Academy na ara Timao kana Kinyembo maybe kwiwa bethiri tubatu raithite kagitaniaka maybe achiari taba gumba kubera atana bunge bamuthia kuri na ana bayirwe bakirutha kigerio gya KCSE na kinya KCPA batia wata greens irabarendaga na bethiri twe bagikuya nkoro batikomenya what to do where to start bethiri twe bagikuya mwe maybe aitotabana bo umba kwewa ukibera gata kwandarika temogo sa.
Thank you very much. Mbale megushokeria mushari nkatho jonto bwa kinyakuyo kanyoka uka komba kodoma mantu ya KITHOMO kia mana wawe. That is a business of every parent. Charting the way forward. And mono bere ashiari betu the ladies. Mom iboba shepaka destiny ya KITHOMO kia anabao. To a big percentage. Jonto iboba na anabaka karaka ingi. Ashiari ba men sometimes but are quite engaged. Now with very little time na anababa. Ashari baba ibagari mono go shop what is best for their children. Todo mama nzoja story shi anto jaba Ben Carson tema. Ben Carson is advocated probably the senior most surgeon in the world don't wangina. No KITHOMO story ra nyinge tuga mami. So that's the role we want to bestow upon nyamwara kere Ashari baba na koba press bombe ku getabla ku dikateri yankoruki. And narrowing down to even our area right now. Ana baba te perform eteboega kere nyamwara. I want to say kiwoka bate perform eteboega is very relative. Okay. Because if that was their capacity then boega is only according to you and I and Nancy. For them they give their best. And you only judge them by your own standard. What is standard man? Standard if they were 200 and they scored 200, that is the best. Now to condemn buga, why are you farming us? Why are you only in the studio? You're in the studio because that is what you do best and how you do best. So this child gave the best. Then why are we judging it or judging that child na KITHOMO kia mwana na 400? One na 400 is meant for different things. Okay? Na ikiwa nakatuta tokegana. A student la ishi tukwaliriacha. Maybe batu tu india to batatu totally A students. Because A student ayo ndakita hospitali akile nja mwaji. Okay? B students probably ombakodorali kotini. Ale wakili. A C student are mwalimu wekrasi ine. Okulitana. Sawa? Batu acha ntakoma tukira tu nakyo. Ikiwa tumetoka studio. But so to speak, tutumba kuwa waju na gwita na korokete. What is most important? Iko kinya optimal level ya output ya mwana ndani ya KITHOMO. Iko max ya 250 na wata 250. Na mwana na korokete. Twin da tutumba ko kwata hii. Tutumba ko kwata hii. Kinya na ba ku bara wogo ngo chiere. Na bara ba bubo kage yana ndio ntubuyiri. Ponto batumba ko tabe ba level emwe output ya batumba ko the same. Na we mushari umanyaga maybe by the end of life wina miaka hii terota kana ba ku kage joko na ujwa kinyete aja na sometimes wataka KITHOMO kiti contribute mono kiriara mwana ambeta kugitate. Kwa hivyo wata less courses ititecha KITHOMO ikene lakini bagokira mpuye in life kulingana. Na ikyo kutumitona KITHOMO ya CBC nikenda tutumba kuthura everything is based on KITHOMO output ya KITHOMO. Tulenda kurugura madhogani mantu njanga biashara. Mantu jangi sports. Okay? So odampo bakuga anabeto bategwete mushari wengo beko disan. Iko tugere mushari wa ureko very important kale mwana. Very good. Adisan on mwana okwali benda mukuru wawe agweta max hiji. Where best do we do placement? Tukaikia vocational institution, tukaikia middle level colleges, tukaikia university. Kwa hiyo muri toku ma university akabona ndiko na university. I want to do a diploma in a technical institution. Bateku bakugo na ndi ambugari tobe bonde bakurukite. Ula to kaba yukia na to kaba ikia is what will determine what those children will become and what will give them success or failure in life. And about doing what tuli adikeria na ategeri ba weru. Meru Tv. Tukauga ana baba ibakwite atia na twetumira kabido kale kukubage ibakwite. Which one can we use?
Yeah, sure.
And what they have achieved, the much they have achieved, ijukumu yetu tole community kana society. Ya wike mwana ala abuleta kugitate. Kule mtu ogutegere fengire Nancy. Ona uju I anka omwega muno. And that's why you are here today. Ikaja kuthura oteaja tukakulitaja na itwa wiki biashara na koromone. You would perform very poorly. Are you a failure?
No.
You aren't a failure. Because katu weekend na lote batale kodorori. You are supposed to be here in the studio. And utotegera TV ne, then you do very well.
Yeah, sure.
Well, sir, thank you very much, sir, for coming once again. Na kinyago maybe we na mwana yu akwerekana na ruthire bwana ruthire ugoro nasi iturari na mheshimiwa Gachiri Muthuri agan studio turari no tu ni MC okoroto na nathie na mbere twakiga wira nebo kuthomithia anaba ari 10 bara bakamukinyira beba mbere 10 after mkiri vocational training colleges bara bakwegwa maybe ntiena fee na inkwegwa kuthoma na
onde kana
atia generalize but arogire ane 10 baba kamukinya beba mbere maybe no bakurukire through studio chetu na nane nkanire kinya namba yake ya thimu arogire akaina mbere kwa kibathomithagia kogu umwana umwari gomba kwegwa kiendaga kanya taka othi na mbere kwegwa maybe ugitwaragiria kurukia namba inu chetu cha SMS kana ugakinyira mheshimiwa ari wengo twenwaga utu na ndio na tukulenda rika chiene onda rika tainyo gatu ina mbere kwegwa kiuma kuruka igwega kaire no tubakoya sa ako maybe migambo ya muthia tutia thirikiria.
Yes. But tuingerwa families I have a plea kria shari betu barabara Meru County. Ndikwiza goko Meru indrona tuna challenges sha ana bena challenges kidogo. Bena probably all forms of challenges. And in Koromba tariki 15 sha mwezi wa February. indra invite an expert uroko magutwa sesara anabeto kulinga na challenges idia bena show ndiko shukuru Highlands Meru ala milimani nda receive the share kadhaa bena challenges tofauti varying challenges here and there na batu tutira capacity ndene shukuru ile nyingi Meru hata tutana capacity ya handle those challenges na ndaigwa nkora kwa lingizwa sana kwa nda invite an expert from Nairobi ulodira na anabana na those challenges of whatever form imwe kuoneka na ingite kuoneka ndamo invite aja ndene ya Meru tariki 15 na tukadha tuliara Highlands Meru na inkoromba shiari ura wena mwana wena any challenge from whatever school eje tena shukuru ile kwa kanere ku aleta mwana wau nekendo mbago tuika assessed na mushiari tuika advised kulingana so that is my moral call to all the parents please turn up in big numbers and let me know beforehand kana tumbako duranera maybe no bombetekeria kana boga mpanya na namba yakwa nekenda share mama ku get in touch yes namba ya thimu thank you very much namba yakwa 0724 46 49 46 0724 46 49 46 na tuka make arrangement ura mwana gwa kwamba kwa assessed na ingwetikia ugatendeka
tariki 15 mweri jwa iri
okay yes
ngwetikia tukabaririka ni kinyaru na kaire mbere tariki nitia kinya kengo baina mbere kwiwa baki wataga mataro manansi ndarike mwe onite na bonge bakugati yako kwera ne boga no ntobwa kubata na tukumadha emwe na dhaije na ukato nkona to kuranda ikachaidha lakini haina shida boga sana no ntobwa shitaniria kuja chema na tokoga ne boga no ntobwa go to inform ma to jege chukuru cha mto kiumbo munkanti ya rojo no inde medene ya ntato da mugwanja shemarwa shemane kire meda ya ntato ya Meru TV nimbitako nansi ndogo ibwega ni unani bambetaga ni Faminas wa Kimathi twe watanete na Mr. Isaya ambabu hora ni chairman wa chukuru chia Antukiumbega county ya Meru na nawe director wa chukuru ya Highlands Academy na aratimao Meru na Kenya Embu na no gukwira kagita kwondoka kwano kwenda kithomo kya mwana waku kiagira na ukienda atweka muntu wa igutumi diunga chukuru nino ira mwana waku chukuru nino na ukaugaga muntu eta wa Faminas umuraya tarumuro kiro na gutethiri kagita kamutinda bwega ithira wena ntuimbega tukarika na ugoro kirendeto chia Meru TV ugoro ratwaragire mantu makimeru nansi tinda bwega bye bye